A Reddit post from user EMF4_paranormal sent shivers down spines and sparked a heated debate, claiming to offer undeniable proof of the supernatural. Titled "My Girlfriend's Hair Moved on Its Own, and We Can't Debunk It." The post featured a raw 12-second video clip from a chilling night of exploration in a haunted school. The setting itself seemed to defy mundane explanations for the bizarre event. Plunged into pitch black, the school's atmosphere was thick with humidity, so dense it created condensation on the floor. This extreme humidity made any chance of static electricity moving hair incredibly slim. Adding to the mystery, there was no wind, no detectable draft, just oppressive stillness within the dark, echoing space.
We are headed to the old Glenbeulah schoolhouse.
In Glenbeulah, Wisconsin.
We've been there once before and we have investigated an overnight there, so we have the advantage of kind of having names, already know what to expect a little bit.
Sorry. I think that was my hair or something. Welcome to school.
Whoa!
What?
Shit, what was that? Who was standing behind Ray right now? I was sitting in the closet.
What is happening? Oh my god.
Whoa.
What was that? Oh my god, Brian.
During a spirit box session in the profound darkness, the crucial moment arrived. The poster's girlfriend immediately sensed a distinct feeling of being poked. Her initial, rational reaction was to dismiss it, even causing her to apologize, whispering that it must have been her hair or something. It was a quick, logical dismissal for what felt like a minor annoyance in the dark. However, under the cold light of review, the truth became chillingly apparent. Watching the footage, they saw it, in the absolute stillness of the room, her hair, without any visible trigger, visibly moved on its own. This clear, impossible motion confirmed the subtle poke she had immediately felt. There was no bug, no draft, just an unseen force. The post quickly garnered over 3,100 upvotes, igniting a furious discussion in the comment section. Viewers zoomed in and slowed the footage, desperate to find a mundane explanation. Despite repeated attempts to debunk the clip, pointing to the humidity, the absolute lack of wind, and the unedited nature of the video, no one offered a satisfactory answer. The evidence remained, a stark, silent witness to the unseen. What do you think could explain this mysterious movement? Give us a comment down below. On Reddit, a user known as God shared something that shattered his disbelief approximately 4 months ago. A post simply titled, "Is there a ghost behind the child in the corner?" What followed, and the outpouring of responses in the comment section, would resonate with thousands, turning a casual scroll into a cold shiver. This wasn't some elaborate fabled story. These were photographs rediscovered years later, taken by his ex-partner at a childcare center in the quiet countryside of Victoria, Australia. Neither of them were believers. Just ordinary people, enjoying a horror movie now and then, but never imagining such things could touch their lives. Until now. Look at the first image. Children gathered for dinner in the kitchen. In the corner, a young girl standing in line, playfully making a peace sign, is the only one posing for the photo, while she is leaning in close to her friend. A perfectly normal moment captured forever. But in the second photo, taken just 2 to 3 seconds later, everything changes. The girl is still there, still leaning in closer with her peace sign. Yet, behind her friend, now stands a new image. A figure clear as day, shrouded in black, with long, unmistakable hair. You can see her undeniably present. But her face remains unseen, a void in the form. His heart, he said, simply dropped. This wasn't a trick, no Photoshop. They lacked the skill and the motive. But the image, it was impossible to ignore. Suddenly, his own past experiences at that center took on a terrifying new light. The strange voices heard after hours. The child care center decided not to post these images themselves, but granted permission for him to share them, as did the parents. They, too, wanted answers. Thankfully, the girl in the photo hasn't experienced any further unexplainable events since that day. The digital world erupted. 44,000 upvotes and thousands of comments flooded the post, each one a testament to the unsettling truth of the images. Some tried to rationalize. It's just a shadow, a trick of the light, one user typed, almost pleadingly. But the collective unease was palpable. My blood ran cold looking at this, another confessed. Many echoed the poster's own dread. You can't unsee that. It's too clear to be anything else. People dissected every pixel, searching for a logical flaw, but finding only chilling confirmation. What truly was captured in that fleeting moment? And what does it mean when the unseen suddenly stands clear as day, and thousands agree they've witnessed it too? Just 6 days ago, a post on Reddit's r/ghosts ignited a firestorm of fear. User Kit10Catastro uploaded a 33-second video that's since become a focal point of paranormal obsession. The title? Friend captured this in her living room last night. But what it actually shows goes far beyond a simple captured apparition. It may be one of the most unsettling moments ever caught on a home camera. The scene begins innocently enough, a quiet, dimly lit living room, filmed by an ordinary ROKU camera, the kind meant to keep families safe. In the middle of the room, a dog lies still, dozing. Then, something shifts, something unseen. The dog lifts its head, ears perk. A low, anxious whine escapes its throat. It sees something before we do. Not a blur, not a trick of light, but a presence looming, intelligent, wrong. The dog, now frozen, trembles. Its instincts override everything. Slowly, not frantically, but with deliberate fear, it backs away and exits the room. Within hours, the video exploded, 3,300 upvotes, and an avalanche of horrified comments. The dog knowing sends shivers down my spine, one user wrote. Others echoed the sentiment. This is absolutely terrifying. Some clung to logic, desperate to label it a glitch, a shadow, a reflection. But no amount of debunking could erase what everyone felt. This was real. Animals don't lie. And they don't mistake shadows for something that wants to be seen. What did this camera record? An illusion? A fluke of pixels? Or did it capture the moment something crossed over into our world and got caught? The dog saw it. Now, so have we. And some things, once seen, never leave. Just 2 months ago, a post on Reddit's r/ghost from user Timber2077, a recognized top 1% poster, unveiled a photograph that immediately gripped the community. The title was stark, unsettling, apparition caught on family photo. Figure was not there IRL. What began as a cherished family memory quickly transformed into a chilling encounter with the truly inexplicable. The scene was set a year prior, deep within the serene beauty of Bunya Mountains National Park in Queensland, Australia. It was the middle of winter, a quiet season, making the trails less frequented. The poster, hiking with his wife and kids, was about 2 hours into a 4-hour journey. They hadn't seen another soul for at least an hour, surrounded only by the ancient, towering trees. Spotting cool sunlight rays penetrating the forest canopy, a perfect moment for a family photo, he paused to capture the beauty. The horror would only reveal itself the day after. While reviewing the photos with his children, his daughter's innocent voice cut through the mundane. "Who's that?" The poster couldn't see anything at first, but as he zoomed in, a wave of absolute dread washed over him. His blood ran cold. Standing in the photograph was a distinct, undeniable woman in a black dress. The reality was crushing. This woman was not there in real life. He knew with chilling certainty, as they had been walking directly to or past the exact point where she now appeared. Her clothes, unmistakably old-fashioned and out of place for a modern hiking trail, only amplified the eerie sensation. The photograph, once revealed, evoked the same chilled reaction from everyone he showed it to. The most unsettling response came from his boss, who looked sickened and asked for the exact trail location. Upon hearing it, she turned pale. Just a year prior, her 16-year-old daughter had suffered a panic attack at that exact section of the same trail, overwhelmed by a terrifying sense that something bad was watching us and something evil there. A reaction completely out of character for the girl. The post quickly resonated, accumulating over 9,500 upvotes and drawing a torrent of discussion in the comment section. Users debated camera anomalies, but the sheer detail of the figure, coupled with the profound emotional weight of the boss's story, transcended simple debunking. Many shared their own unsettling experiences in nature, validating the feeling of unseen presences. The sheer volume of shared fear confirmed that this was more than just pixels on a screen. Timber 2077 confessed that the photo still leaves a gnawing feeling in his gut. What spectral entity haunts those sun-dappled trails? And what chilling truth lies in the unseen presence that caused a daughter's panic and later appeared in a family's photograph? If you haven't yet subscribed, please give us a thumbs up and hit that bell for more content like this. Just 13 days ago, a spine-chilling post emerged on r/ghost from a user known only as Low-Flying V. The title alone was enough to spark unease. My friend's son captured these shadow people. But this wasn't just another blurry photo or vague anecdote. It was a 10-second video, fleeting, yet deeply disturbing, offering a glimpse into something far darker than anyone expected. The setting? A house steeped in blood and memory. This wasn't some suburban home with a creaky floorboard or two. It was once a regional doctor's office, established before the Civil War. Imagine the echoes trapped in its walls, whispered diagnoses, frantic prayers, final guess. Death was no stranger here. According to the poster, the house has long carried a sinister legacy, whispered rumors of violent hauntings, strange cold spots, and unseen eyes watching in the dark. The video is a compilation of 3 brief clips, each one more unsettling than the last. Captured by the friend's young son, the footage shows shadows that don't just flicker or shift. They move, gliding independently through the living room and slithering up the staircase like sentient smoke. They have no form, no face, yet they radiate presence. An oppressive, watching kind of presence. They shouldn't be there, and yet they are. The Reddit community responded with a frenzy. Over 4,100 upvotes and hundreds of horrified comments poured in. Some tried to debunk the footage, clinging to logic. Others, shaken, share their own encounters with entities just like these. But most couldn't shake the same primal reaction. Raw, instinctive fear. Because sometimes the shadows aren't just tricks of the light. Sometimes they're watching. And sometimes they remember who used to bleed on the floorboards. Just 3 days ago, a Reddit user, Additional Travel 911, posted a photo that rekindled a long-standing debate. The title read, "OC, please help me settle a debate with a friend." The image, labeled a captured apparition, was taken at a location steeped in legend and a macabre history, the Winchester Mystery House. Our poster had snapped countless pictures there before moving away from the area. It wasn't until looking at this particular photo on the drive home that something felt deeply wrong. The image shows a mysterious figure behind a velvet rope, a barrier meant to keep visitors at a respectful distance from the house's peculiar secrets. The key detail, the one that sparked the debate, lies at the figure's feet. The apparition appears to be wearing vintage, heeled, white nurse-looking shoes. This detail immediately ruled out a living person, as the tour guide, the only other individual who might have been in such a restricted area, was much taller and, more importantly, wearing black boots. Our poster remembered those boots vividly, even wanting to ask where the guide had gotten them. Despite only receiving 29 upvotes and even some downvotes, the post ignited a focused discussion in the comment section. Unlike posts with thousands of upvotes, this smaller, more intimate debate truly honed in on the specifics. Some commenters, seeking a rational explanation, suggested camera artifacts or odd reflections. But the striking detail of those vintage white shoes, combined with the strict boundary of the velvet rope and the clear memory of the tour guide's attire, left many others convinced. The debate wasn't about whether something was there, but about what that something truly was. Was this just a trick of light? Or did the poster capture a lingering spirit from the mansion's tormented past? The debate continues, leaving us to wonder if the infamous Winchester Mystery House holds more than just architectural oddities within its walls. On Reddit, just 5 months ago, a user named Chosen12803 posted a chilling video that immediately captured the attention of the r/ghost community. Titled simply "The Ghost That My Sister Took a Video in the Hospital, 2020, it offered what appeared to be raw, undeniable footage of the unexplained. This wasn't a static image, but a 54-second video clip from a place often associated with life and death's delicate balance, a hospital. The video itself, captured in 2020, invites careful scrutiny. Chosen12803 even provided timestamps for the curious. At the 5-second mark, then again at 11 seconds, something appears on the right side of the frame. Then a more distinct manifestation at 15 seconds on the left side. Viewers are encouraged to pause, rewind, and witness for themselves the fleeting anomaly. The post quickly garnered over 2,100 upvotes, drawing a considerable audience into the comment section. Here, the usual spectrum of reactions unfolded. Some users tried to dissect the footage, offering rational explanations, a reflection, a trick of light, a passerby moving quickly. Others were convinced, describing a cold shiver down their spine, or acknowledging that what they saw defied logic. The atmosphere in the comments was a mix of intense debate and shared disbelief, each person grappling with the ambiguous, yet profoundly unsettling images captured within those few seconds. The question lingered, echoed in every comment. What exactly did this poster's sister record within those sterile hospital walls? Was it merely coincidence, or something far more profound, a brief, undeniable glimpse of a captured apparition?